Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. As you can see here, I'm fighting against Optimist. And I choose really fast for Rhino Specialists, Hounds and Mustangs. And my idea for this is I wanted to try playing a little production factory. And Hounds are great because of the fire. You can see I have fire on them. And the Mustangs can serve as an early anti-air. My opponent picked Elite. And it's a really good pack in my opinion if you go for Sabertooth with Hounds and Crawlers. But he's going for Standard instead of Aggro. You see me stacking the Mustangs on one side. You never want to get, when you get Mustangs, put them on different sides, because they don't have enough DPS to kill the big units if you put them apart. You need them both together, because as you can see I don't have any DPS units and I need Chaff. So the Mustangs will have to be my DPS, at least for now. The basic 2 crawlers. I'm not selling right now any of the towers or walls because I don't know which one will be useful, but if I was going to sell one it would be the mid one. Sometimes I do that, even when starting on standard. You can see the opponent went for 2 arc lights. If I had his specialist I would go to Hounds and go full aggro, but let's see how this goes. You see here the Mustangs stacking here. And they have a hard time dealing with level 2 arc lights, but they can kill it. The other side lost. But as you can see, Mustangs were able to kill the level 2 arc light. It has a little more than half the health of a Sabertooth. 9,600, 1,500. But I don't have enough Mustangs left to deal with those two. Especially with the tower killing them. We speed this. I think they will be able to kill the arc lights with the debuff helping. Just enough to kill the arc lights. Here we have some good options. Mainly Rhino Assault, Redeployment, but Improved Phoenix is also a great card. Makes the Phoenix very tanky and doing a little more damage. But we both went for Rhino, and I will put my Rhino all the way to the side here. I will do that because we are on standard positions on each side. If I put it too close, the units will turn, since I don't have anything close to the front. Putting all the way in the back here, the spot, his units will go forward and my Rhino will gear up the tower. And he puts it here as protection, and Claw's on the other side, but he guessed it wrong, since my Rhino is here. You'll see me grabbing some marksman, so I get some extra DPS that I really need. And they also serve as DPS against the air. So the Mustangs can fill that role unless the opponent go for a shaft clear air unit. You can see he put a missile here, so even more delayed, but just a few crawlers turned and more he can deal with it. His Rhino will run into my units, but I am soon getting this debuff, and I would not win without the debuff. As you can see, most of my units are already dead, but Marksmen are alive, a few Mustangs, and the Rhino. Just shot at the saber-tooth. And I have only the Rhino and one Marksman alive at the end. We have the first unit to drop. You see me going for fast here. It's a good unit and it's an easy sell. This is only one unit and over 300. The others, 1 units are worth less because of the levels. 250 and also 250. You see me putting this on the side. I won't even sell yet. I will start selling the tower and fire on the hounds. I also end up picking the Farseer, putting it all the way back on the same side as mine. I will start grabbing a few fangs now, more chaff. He is investing on his arc lights. I actually saw this one this time. That's why I put the fangs in front, so he can't cheese my tower with something. And more hounds with fire. So 4. Damage, so they can one-shot crawlers. It's a big thing to grab. As you can see, with 1 damage they can shot crawlers with no HP. But soon after, the opponent usually gets HP, so I can't one-shot them with level 1 anymore. But it gives time for them to level up. And the fire also deal with a lot of the crawlers. But as you can see, my Mustangs are feeding the arc lights, because the arc lights have, with the improved range, it's very easy for them to kill the Mustangs. And I end up losing, even with fire. Fire is only killing 2 packs of crawlers. Nothing good for me in here. Improved Void Eye is not a bad card, but not in this situation, where I want to start going factory, and I grab my first one. The opponent went for the healing, so Sabertooth, level 2 Sabertooth with healing. It's a good one. And my factory is on the other side, at least for now. And as you can see how my money went into the factory. Grabbing a factory hound 4 is not cheap. It's 350 to unlock and 800 to buy. So 1150. I don't even remember what did I sell here. Sold something. No, what? My opponent just grabbed more Sabertooths. More chaff. And my factory is slowly going forward. You can see my left side is suffering after killing all the shaft. They can't kill the Sabertooth. but the factory is doing very well. Got the debuff, but killed almost everything before getting the debuff. Unfortunately, another debuff. And it will die. So, not a really great start with the factory, but it was enough. You usually don't do very well on the first turns of factory when playing and trying to go for the carry factory. You see me grabbing Orbital Javelin, and the opponent I think will go for Electromag. We'll soon see here. I will put it on this side, deal with the Healing Saber, one Arclight and a few Crawlers, so a lot of value in here. He will go for the Electromag. But I don't even have tax on them yet. Oh, Electromag will not do a lot. I don't have enough money left to level up this factory, and it's not really needed. It does things really fast at level 1. And now having this one on this side and killing most of his big units here, you have a free go. He's going for even more Sabertooths. And I think he will grab Missile Interceptor against the fire. Leveling the marksman here. Missile Interceptor. Because if he goes some heavy air, my marksman is my only answer right now. I'm also selling the Mustangs, because they were just feeding Arclights. And as you can see, the Sabertooth Missile Interceptor is quite good against the Hound's missiles. Look at this, how many to kill it by itself. And on this side there was fire because I killed the Sabertooth with this spell. And this time it's victory for me. With both factories alive. So quite a bit of damage. Round 6. We have some big drops, but I don't want any of them. I could use Vulcan, but I will go just for Sandworm and Cell. I want more factories. I don't have time to invest in other units. And you see me starting with range instead of a production. Because even if you are going for a production factory, you usually need range. So the factory can stay away from the enemies producing units. And my opponent's going for one typical counter to the factories. Abyss. It's very good, especially with vertical sweep. You end up spending less 100 on the armor, or am I going to save for the next round? He's to the rhinos on this side again, but this time he put his rhino here too. So it won't do anything. This side is going quite well with 2 factories. This one is having problem killing out the shaft. And now look at the damage of the Abyss on the factory. The marksman will try, but dead. And just the Abyss alive. 500 damage. And now I know he went for it, so I can counter it. There are typically two ways to counter Abyss. Here I think I will just pass for more money. And I could go for melting points. It's one way. Or what I did. Phoenix production. And I even bought a Phoenix here, and you see me grabbing charged shots. So a bunch of level 1 Phoenix can kill the Abyss, even if it's a level 2 one. And that was almost all my money on the Phoenix upgrade for Phoenix and Phoenix production, so just some more shaft. Grabbing more fangs because I intended to go portable shield later. My opponents went for another Abyss. But no tax on them yet. As you can see, he's elite, so it's 1,200 to buy one Abyss. He has to buy it at level 2. You see me finally getting the one armor in here. Another great thing about the Phoenix is it will stay in front of the factory. So after dealing with the ground, the Abyss has to deal with the Phoenix, while the factory is behind producing more. You can see that I still have a shot clear problem on this side. But my Phoenix managed to kill the Abyss already. Now they are dead because of the marksman. And on this side, Phoenix are also chipping away at the Abyss, but the factory is dying. And they killed it. But now there is only 3 Phoenix against 2 Arclights and 2 Sabertooths. But thankfully, they grabbed the buff, and the marksman moves away from the pack right into the Phoenix path. And with the marksman dead, there's nothing left to kill the Phoenix. So victory for me, even if not a big victory. Just 2 Phoenix surviving. None of those is really good for me. Underground threat could be useful as a distraction. I end up having shield high drop. Ah, I know why. Because of this. My opponent got back his electromagnetic impact on this turn. And I don't want him turning off my factory tax. You see me going for steel ball production. I will also grab 1 steel ball and get mechanical division. So now it will be really annoying for the opponent to deal with. It will take much longer to hit my war factory and phoenixes, with the steel balls going in front, dying and spawning crawlers. You see me protecting with a shield on this side. I will go for electromag on the other, but I will put shields here too. I will put 1 shield for each factory on this side. Since if you put it on mid here, and he gets electromagnetic in here, can still hit the... If the electromag hits any part of the factory, it will work on it. So we need to protect the entire factory. He's also spawning crawlers under his abyss and moving the abyss back so it don't get insta-locked by my phoenixes. I also grabbed a few wasps to distract my phoenixes. But I also have the fangs dealing damage to them. Okay. Phoenix and marksman. And now I have the steel balls. You can see this side is doing much better. This one is not doing much better because of the wasps now, and there is still only one factory on this side. So the debuff factory is dead, but I'm winning the other side even with the debuff. And as you can see, even losing this side, I'm winning. Because the advantage of the factory is it keeps producing units, so the longer the fight lasts, the stronger they get. And another victory for me. Looking here, I'll just grab the easiest thing to sell and get 2 more factories. So I almost doubled my production with that. Which is kinda hard for my opponent to deal with. I'm also grabbing shield for my fangs. The orbital javelin is back. I think I'll put it again on this side. I can't kill an abyss with an orbital javelin, but putting it here, I can hit it and kill the units in front. He's going for Wraith production. Try to help deal with my shaft and shaft producing steel balls. I'll grab even more fangs. Don't have a lot of money left, and of course I'm grabbing enhanced range. But you can guess how this fight will go with 4, 5 factories. Even if he got more wasps and attacked them with shield. So it's quite annoying for my phoenixes to deal with them. But I also have the fangs helping. You can see here the fangs are the ones doing the most work against the wasps. But as you can see, his ground is almost non-existent right now. So his heads get stuck on my steel balls running forward. And he only has air, and the air is dying. Slowly, but surely it's all dying. And he didn't kill a single factory yet. Look at this, look at how many units I have here at the end. That's game over. This build is... I have to admit that this build is quite annoying to fight against. Because you are on a timer when you are fighting Production Factory. You either win fast, or you are usually going to lose. Because it's one, if not the best, scaling build of the game. And if he had survived another round, I would just have to tech my fangs more. Get the levels where they got levels, and grab a range for them. So they would deal with the wasps. And just grabbing more Thanks. Maybe even more factories. I don't think I have space for more factories in here. Unless I put it in the front, which is an option. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.